guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality, and today I wanted to show you this super cute tag that I altered. It is a layaway tag, and I will put a link for these layaway tags. I believe they were from Amazon or from eBay, but I will put the link down below for you. They look like this, and they are just really fun to use in a junk journal. I made this for my vintage themed junk journal that I just put in my Etsy shop yesterday, so if you would like to see a full flip through video for that, I will put the link for that down below. So this was a vintage book page that I cut out and I stitched on top of some vintage fabric and added some fabric down here with some vintage trim, some rickrack and lace, and then I added a vintage button, some seam binding, and more vintage trim up here. So I thought it would be fun to make a Valentine's Day tag. So I have my layaway tag here. I have this really cute vintage Valentine. It's not real vintage. I think it was from in the 1990s or whatever, but it's really cute. Has some velvet here. I have some Distress ink red. You can use whatever kind of ink you have, is fine. I pulled some Valentine ribbon that I had picked up. I think it was from Joann's last year. I have some buttons from the Target Dollar Spot, some heart buttons. I have some vintage lace that I got at a thrift store. And then I have two vintage fabrics here that I picked up at antique shops. So, and then I also have some glue and some scissors. And today I'm just going to be using my glue. I'm not going to be sewing, but it does look super cute when you add that touch of the stitching as well. But for purpose of the video today, I'm just going to be gluing. I may go in later and add some, depending on what I'm going to be using it for. So let's get started here. These are super quick and easy. The first thing that you want to do is just edge your tag with your ink. Just adds a little, makes it look aged. And I'm going to go ahead and take this string out because I don't need it for this one. So I'm just going to start layering. I'm going to cut a piece of this heart fabric. Kind of lay out here. I think I actually want the red behind it because it'll make the card pop a little bit better. So grab the end here. There. Doesn't have to be perfect. And if you even want to go in, I think I will, on the edges and just, actually this is a selvage edge here, so I'll have to cut that off. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull some of the edges off so it just looks a little bit more rough, I guess. I'll have a little bit of the string there. Trim it off a little bit too. So just like that. I'm going to do it kind of at an angle. And this Valentine was the kind that you pop out of larger sheets, so it has those little nubs. So I'm just going to trim those off. And I think I even want to no, that's fine. Okay. Never mind. So I like that. Let me see about, add this down here, but I'm wondering what I should do with this. Maybe add a little bit down at the bottom, a second layer coming out the bottom there. So I think I'll just cut a smaller piece off and do the same with the edges. What did you guys do over the weekend? We went to visit my daughter in Ohio. She's going to school there, and she had her birthday on Sunday, and also a dance concert because she's a dance minor. So that was a lot of fun, and we were able to check out a couple different antique shops there, so that was a lot of fun. Their antique shops are huge. They're like 55,000 square feet of a warehouse, and it has like several different sellers in there. But I found a lot of cool things that I will be showing you next week in my haul video, so come back for that. So I think I'll layer this under here, or maybe up the top, and then I will put the lace at the bottom. And I kind of like the number because it's in red ink, so I don't want to cover that up. I'm fine covering up the layaway, but I'm just going to do it at an angle. And then I think I'll cut the lace down here. So I'll slide that under like that. So that looks really cute. And then grab a button. So I just like to get my layout down first and then go back and do my gluing. I like the red button. So I may use a couple of them, like one down there and one down, or one at the top. There, I think that looks really cute. All right, I think that looks really good. So I'll go ahead and glue down here. Just like that, and then glue down my fabrics. I'm gonna smush it around a little so it doesn't show like the lines on the fabric. That, and then some more down here. And finally, or next, glue down my card. And add my buttons. And if you had some twine, you could put twine through the buttons and tie a little knot. That would look really cute too, and add another dimension. So just like that. And then I'm not worried about that glue, it'll dry clear. And then the last thing to do is to tie it up at the top. I think I have this left. This had, I think it had 20 yards on it when I picked it up at the thrift store. And I've used it for so many projects. That's what's great about finding the vintage ribbon. It always has, like, you know, lots of yardage on it. So I think I'll pull this through because I want to add some vintage into my, as my tie, as well as regular, or you know what I mean, new ribbon, I guess. So let's see here. I'm going to pull that through, and then I'm going to tie it. I'm going to try and turn my lace, since it's the side, like there's a bad side, and then this is not bad, you know what I mean. The front and the back. So I'm going to go ahead and tie this here, just like that, and then kind of adjust it so that the good side of the lace is there. And then I'm going to trim this off at an angle to make it finished. And this one. And I'll go ahead and trim this off as well. A little bit shorter. Just like that. So it makes a super cute embellished tag. And these are great in a junk journal, or of course you could use it as a, if you want to attach it to a gift or something like that. You could put a pocket on the back and put a gift card in it for a Valentine. That would be super cute as well. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you again next time. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.